Raise your hand if you've ever been burned by the fire of jealousy. Maybe it was visceral, like a punch in the gut, fiery rage, or an overpowering desire to run away, shut down, or disappear. Maybe you've been burned by the fire of someone else's jealous wrath, and it might have harmed a relationship that you really cared about. Hi, I'm Dr. Thouin. I'm a compersion researcher and a coach. When people come into my office, it's often asking me to help them get rid of jealousy and invoke compersion, or positive empathy, in their relationships. The truth is, no one can just get rid of jealousy. In fact, repressing it and calling it bad would be denying a big part of our humanity and life force. Instead, imagine if your relationship with jealousy could feel empowered, compassionate, and honest. That usually means learning to talk about it in a way that is vulnerable and tender, and identifying what's behind it so that you can use that information to make your relationships better. And for some people, it means connecting to the erotic essence of it, invoking its raw power in a kinky, theatrical, and creative way. Okay, let me premise this by saying that eroticizing jealousy is not everyone's cup of tea. But maybe just learning it's possible can serve as a microcosm for the rest of us to just develop a more honest and authentic relationship with it. When I researched my book, I saw that compersion could be experienced erotically as vicarious turn-on. And it could include alchemizing jealousy in a hot, steamy, edgy play. And it could involve cuckolding, but it was not limited to that. So when I discovered just how rich and diverse this topic was, I decided to launch a new study. I posted this call on my Instagram, and dozens of people reached out. And the results are juicy. So why is jealousy hot? One participant said it this way: if there's a cupcake in the middle of a room, but no one wants it, it's not that interesting. But if everyone starts fighting over it, that cupcake just became way more attractive. Similarly, a threesome facilitator said that for long-term couples, inviting a dose of erotic jealousy into the bedroom can really re-spark desire. Jealousy can also function as a form of power exchange. One woman said that when she experiences jealousy with her partner, surrendering to the pleasure in spite of the pain unleashes a flow state. And for her, relinquishing control is the ultimate erotic space. On the flip side, one man says that his girlfriend gets really hot during sex when he talks about all the other people that he desires. Lucky for him. He gets off both on the dominance and the impact that he arouses, and on the erotic compersion that he gets from her enjoyment of the jealousy. Another person said that for her, eroticizing jealousy is like fingering her core wounds. Re-experiencing her childhood pain around humiliation, abandonment, and comparison, but from a safe and caring space, allows her to rewire her nervous system and create healing around these experiences. And of course, anytime we play with big feelings requires a really strong set and setting. So here's what people said really allows them to create catharsis when playing with jealousy. So first, it's really imperative to create a safe, trusting, and inclusive environment, because that's fundamental for nervous systems to relax and turn on to happen. Then, agency and consent are also vital. And that's why, for some people, eroticizing jealousy will stay in the realm of fantasy and not real life, because that's where they can feel safe enough to explore these edges. And thirdly, having an express permission to talk about jealousy without censorship or negative judgment really creates what it takes to reclaim that emotion from the shadows of taboo and shame. All in all, eroticizing jealousy, or just creating an authentic relationship with it, is about saying yes to the wholeness of who we are. It's choosing to ride the dragon rather than slay it. And in that process, learning to harness our own fire. Thank you.